Hello, everyone. So we're back to kind of our regular deal here. I'm back from France, and we're going to zigzag just a little bit. First, it's been a stressful couple days, and things have been going so well. Finding the apartment here, getting maybe this job, at least having that possibility. And I've gotten a couple of my intent to hire letters. Um, and then I had unfortunately, a bit of I can't say falling out because we were never in, but a confrontation with my upstairs neighbor. Apparently, you take the 10 o'clock no noise rule a lot more seriously than we do in the U.S. I can see that. I have a class that I teach with Brooklyn Children's Theater that it actually starts at 10 and goes till almost midnight because it's in the afternoon in New York. And I haven't had any problems so far, so I thought everything was okay. But the upstairs neighbor came by. I'm talking softly because I don't know if he can hear me, and knocked very loudly on the door and screamed at me, and threatened to call the police. And it was a little scary and dramatic, and I had to get back and teach my kids. Anyway, I thought, a nice letter that, asking for 15 minutes, which is all I need of piano from 10 to 10:15, and I haven't heard from him yet. So we'll see. I may not be able to do it, and that's going to be a problem. So that was stressful. Just a lot of technical stuff going wrong. Big emails just disappearing into thin air, and it was just like a 24 hours of kind of craziness. And there was one more thing, and I can't remember now what it even was. So that's good that I can't remember. There was something in between the guy upstairs and the email, but anyway, I'll figure it out. So it's just been a little exciting here. Oh, can you see this beautiful flower? I have to show you. I think this is a hibiscus. Come here. Yeah. It just bloomed. It bloomed when I got back. It was very, very nice to come home to. Oh, I know what it was. I had apparently not locked the lock correctly. Ooh, hello. On the front door, and that was a problem. And there's another door on the balcony that I didn't lock right either. I'm just doing everything wrong, apparently. I'm trying to get used to things. I'm not used to an electric stove. I keep burning things. And anyway, I will gradually get used to these things. But, you don't have apartment numbers, which is so interesting to me because, well, my mail didn't come because my name wasn't on the mailbox. And now I know why they ask that. So my mail, I had something that got returned, and I just got it again because I put my name on the mailbox, and I have them putting in care of the person here. So, little by little, I'm learning things. So my clothes are drying on a drying rack. Never did that in my life. We have dryers in the U.S., and here I hear that some people do and a lot of people don't. Oh my God, this is, these masks just ruin goatees. It was perfect this morning. All right. Anyway, so some difficult stuff, but the end of my France trip was wonderful. We went to La Rochelle, and I just fell in love with that city. It's just an amazing, beautiful city. These medieval towers and beautiful, just the roads, the streets that you walk through, the cobblestone streets, everything's just beautiful. Great shops, whole shops dedicated to canned sardines. I thought that was interesting. There were like 3 of them in 2 blocks. I'm thinking, okay, I guess that's a big thing here. Had a wonderful lunch at a nice place. I had a raw bar kind of platter with all kinds of raw crustaceans. I don't even know some of them what I ate, but I didn't love them, but I like trying them. I prefer the cooked things, but I did some oysters, clams, bouleau, which are a little sort of snail-like mollusky thing, and then they had cooked shrimp, and those were very good. And then I had a big cooked shellfish stew kind of thing. So it was really good, and a pear Belle Helene ice cream sundae that was yummy, 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 yummy. Anyway, so it was a really nice trip, and anyway, so I am back, and I'm going to now go backwards in time again because to where I left off before, to October 25th. So now we're over a month after I arrived, and on that day I went to Treptower Park. And how is that pronounced in German? Treptower? W's or V's, right? Treptower Park? I don't know. I've never heard a German say it, so I have to hear how that's done. Anyway, it was very pretty. It's kind of, not that exciting for a little while as you're walking through. It's just nice and green, and the trees were changing. And then you come upon this enormous Soviet War Memorial that is as big as a football field, and these beautiful, and this entrance to it with these beautiful, this gateway kind of thing, and trees and everything, and then you have an overlook of the whole thing, and there are these. There was work being done in the middle. I think it looked like it was probably a fountain. I'm not sure, but there are these giant carved slabs on either side of the walkway, and they have scenes from the war. I guess this is like World War. I'm not 100% sure if it's World War II, the end, or the Berlin battle. I think it's World War II, but I'm not 100% sure. And there's some really very typical Russian-looking kinds of carvings. You'll see a picture or two. And then there's this beautiful statue, big statue of a soldier holding a child. It was really, really good, beautiful statue, and it's huge. And it's you walk up to it. And, oh, there's a weird noise. I don't know what's happening. Hold on a second. I might have to come back. Hey, so I'm back. That was someone at the door, and actually it was the guy upstairs who read the letter I wrote him. Ugh, mask just does terrible things to my goatee. Okay. And came down and spoke to me, and he was very nice, actually, and he told me the house rules. No sound at all after 10 o'clock. It's now midnight, but I'm talking very softly. And because I had to go out. I was meeting a friend after. No, actually, I had a work meeting, and then I had to go and meet a friend right after, so I didn't have time to do this until now. And I wanted to finish it up today. So anyway, he told me the house rules, even between 8 and 10, light noise. But at 7 in the morning, they can be loud, which is like, what? Some of us don't go to bed till 1 and get up at 8 or so. So I'm not thrilled with this rule, but whatever. Us freelancers, we don't count, but it's okay. Anyway, it was very nice that he came down and that we talked, and I'm glad we're on okay terms now, so that's good. It's funny to be interrupted by that. So I'm back. Anyway, La Rochelle was wonderful. And yes, yes, we passed that. I went to Treptower Park. And I was talking about the Russian monument, the anti-war war memorial monument. I think I finished with that. Yes, talked about the statue. And then I took a lovely walk along the river that came back and saw the Molecule Man, which is this giant sculpture-y thing of tin or something, aluminum, I don't know what it's made out of, that's in the river and sticks way up high, and it's these joined men with holes all over them. It's kind of cool. Anyway, so I did that, and then I taught or had a German class that night. The next day, I decided, I'd heard about these woods near where I lived in Karlshorst, and so I decided to take a walk through them, and I'm very glad I did. It was really beautiful. There's a horse race track behind there, and there were some horses out and being ridden around. There was not a race, but just people, trainers working with their horses. And then it went into these beautiful woods. The trees were all changing colors, and the trails were really nice. And I just kept walking and walking and walking. And eventually came out by this very strange, I didn't know what it was. I had to look it up. There's a sort of a outdoor museum of famous buildings in Berlin done miniature. So you could walk all through these, waist-high buildings. And it's closed, though. This was through a fence. I could see it. So it's been closed for a long time, apparently. So there was nobody there, but it was kind of cool to see. And just had a really lovely, lovely walk through that area. And that's on the 26th. And that was it. So all is still good, even with a couple bumps. I got my both of my letters of intent to hire in. I've got physically them in my hands now, and I have. I'm still talking with this school about working for them. I don't know what's happening with that at the moment, but and I've got a translator coming to my meeting for the visa, and it's snowing out. I don't know if you can see. Can you tell that it's snowing? I don't know. Not really. Maybe a little. Not hard, but it's the first snow, and that's exciting always. So, and I had dinner with a friend tonight, the friend from New York that lives here now too, and that was fun. And all is good. So I'm through the 25th and 26th of October. There's more to come, and lots more to come. But that's it. Okay. I think it's time to go to bed. Have a good night, everyone, and see you next time. And did I say we're over 1,000 views? Amazing. Okay. Thank you. Bye.